Alright, time for a Kindred game. I will be playing as the Vayne, apparently. Okay. Very spicy. Extremely spicy. Put the ward here. That's fine with me. Very interesting. Against the Vayne. I mean, preseason, trying things out, all that. Really. Why would he be there? Was this warded? Did they? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Lost some HP, but don't have time to base anyway. Interesting. Alright. Elo of this game is approximately goldish, but yeah. It's interesting to see, like, Vayne. I feel like that's classic preseason things to do. Just kite the camp. What are you doing? You're just tanking the camp for no reason. Interesting. I feel like I could just go a lot more aggressive here. I'll do it. Gonna walk right over this way. Also, another thing, 65% of people watching my videos aren't actually subscribed. If you are one of those people, consider subscribing, checking if you're subscribed, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. I'm just gonna level 2 gank here, perhaps. Oh, this is looking a little sketch now. They just both hit level 2. Thresh isn't level 2. When is Thresh hitting level 2? Ah, he missed his hook. Okay, never mind. Gank's gone. I wasted a bunch of time there trying to look for that. The second they died on, like, the second the bot lane went aggressive in the other direction, I also couldn't go for, like, Vayne's Gromp or anything, like, trying to pressure her more. I couldn't do any of that. Because the difference would have been too big on the reaction speed from the enemy team, if that makes sense. So I had to insta-leave after blue. Which I'm not a giant fan of, but I didn't really have a choice. Now, runes-wise here as well, by the way. I went for press the attack. The enemy team is just squishy across the board, so you're definitely going to want to take press the attack. They are more tanky, and you go for like a Kraken Slayer build instead. You take Conqueror. But they are squishy. You're going to go for a nice GeForce build. And then you definitely take press the attack. Vayne at least lost the blue buff, I suppose. He hasn't done anything to retaliate. I would have definitely played more aggressive. What I'm doing here with the Scuttle, by the way, is I'm just waiting to mark. Because she's definitely going to take bot mark. There's no way she doesn't, right? So it's just a matter of time, and then I'll just take top Scuttle instead, because the first mark spawns on Scuttle always if you have 0 marks. If I happen to get like a kill early, then the mark can go to the Scuttle, the Raptors, or the Gromp as well. But I'm assuming that bot Scuttle is going to die soon, and then I'll just take the time, and I'll take the top Scuttle after. Because this is going to get a mark in a couple seconds here. We just got to wait for that mark to appear, and then we kill this thing. I will not be killing this before the mark appears on it, basically. Keep moving here. Keep getting some HP regeneration. His mark should appear any second now. There it is. Perfect. Wait. Okay, well, I guess it's fine. I accidentally clicked my flash. That was really bad. Is he gonna have another flay? Ah. Man. That absolutely stinks. Like, I completely did not mean to click that flash. And I clicked it anyway. Oh. Oh, this is not gonna be good, is it? You're dead as well. Just good cleanup. Need to push in the wave here. TP coming in. I'm trying to get this into the turret here, but that might be my death. Am I dead here for this? Yep, I'm dead here for this. Damn. Dudes, I'm so stupid. I got way too greedy trying to push that into the turret for my Ahri. The second he teleported, should have been a second I respected it. I gotta take a dagger for a little bit of attack speed here. Let's take... I think I will go for Silas. Silly. I really was trying to get that in there, but I really shouldn't have. I should have just left. I too greedy. Way too greedy. Okay, I'm currently sitting on 2 marks, so it's still going to be Raptor's Gromp, but that Gromp should die soon. The Scuttle is going to spawn on top side, so I'm assuming the next mark for me is going to be on that top Scuttle. So we're just going to play for that. That Gromp's going to die. It should work out that way. Unless she like doesn't kill Gromp or something right now. Can't get my act together for this. Caught me making silly mistakes like that one on mid lane again. Or the flash click, like it was all bad. There, the mark disappeared, so it's now gonna be this. So we're gonna go for the Scuttle here, and it should get marked like any second now, basically. That way I can collect my mark. It's either gonna be Scuttle or her Raptors, and I'm gonna be in a position for both. So there is the Scuttle, and there's the mark as predicted. Smite it, it's fine. This should be extremely free. Slowed. Perfect. Very good. Call that a good job and move on. I feel like I could just go for these Kindred here. Or Kindred Vein, sorry. Where is she? She was here, yeah, I figured, but I'm not gonna get him. Perfect. Just use my ult there to dive the play. Very good. This should be up. Yep, it is. On this HP, I can't really go bot lane, unfortunately, but you can go very aggressive with Kindred ultimate like that. I'm gonna use that to scare him a little bit, perhaps. Oh, the plant's here. I could use this potentially for a gank. It's gonna be a spicy one. No! Oh, this is bad. What is that? Oh, yeah, she disrespected my press the attack hit there. That's good for me. That was a very close fight. It actually ended up being good for us, I think, that Silas used my ult to drag that fight out. I think it was good for us. Let me just put this back on Vayne. Okay, I'm in the 4 mark now, so it's gonna go to Krugs with marks. I will not be getting that Krugs mark for sure. But it's gonna be Krugs and then either the buff camps or the wolves. It's gonna be a little bit more dicey. The likelihood for me is probably the buff camp. Definitely need to look for a recall here because I have GeForce. We're going GeForce this game because they're, again, full squish. And we're going press the attack. If you're going press the attack, you're going GeForce. If you're going Conqueror, you're going Kraken Slayer instead. So, yeah. 6 out of 7 KP is very solid here. I am assuming the next mark's going to be your Wolves, because that thing is going to be down for sure. It's not a mark I can feasibly get, so the next mark I can probably get is like her red buff, most likely. When it gets to 8+ marks, it becomes the objective, so yeah, it's gonna take a while. We also have the item Ingenious Hunter thing. I really like it when I'm running Kindred with GeForce, because the more GeForces, the better, of course. I should be fine here. Since doesn't have anything to ghost or flash, but there's nothing this guy GP will be able to do. Just gonna mark him real quick so I can just get this real quick. Perfect. I purely stalled him for the mark there. Because it was just a completely free mark, no contest. This should still be here, if she hasn't cleared it by now. Just kill him, please. Be a free kill. There you go, beautiful. I knew I could do that because I still had ult and I had my singed. I just killed their top laner. There's really nothing that was going to go wrong for me on that one. I need to switch my trinket soon, actually. So next mark here is most likely going to be on a red buff. It could spawn in time, perhaps, for the wolves. That would be quite unfortunate for me, really, but... there's a higher likelihood I actually get his red buff compared to his wolves. The wolves are going to be... You know... I think I'll just take my time to do Rift Herald here. Oh, great. As long as... yeah, there's the mark on red buff as predicted, but I don't think I can actually take it now, unfortunately. Is this gonna be too risky? Am I gonna agree? Oh, Vayne is bot. She just took dragon. Okay, I'll take the mark then. Thank you very much, Vayne. Just predicting, like, just getting a feeling for the mark system is very important. The more you can predict it, the better it is, obviously. Did not mean to click that. We can probably look for this. I might have to recall here, though. Wait! Ah, boy. I'm trolling, aren't I? Sick. Sick. Really? Yeah. Dude. I thought I could kill him there. I should have let Singed walk into turret range first, and that would have been good. I'm just absolutely trolling here. Some of these deaths I'm doing right now are just absolutely trolling. Way too greedy. He is not getting... actually, he might get that kill. He gets that kill, okay. Fair enough, good play. I overestimate my damage a little bit too much, I think, there. Oh, God. Alright, whatever. I'm currently sitting on 6 marks, so we're still looking at the buff camps. Wolves, I think she's gonna clear her blue. So if I play towards the Krugs on their side of the jungle right now, I think that's gonna be the camp I get for the mark, most likely. I'd be surprised if it'd be anything else. I definitely have to make sure I clear some camps, though. Can't do anything here. My Ari also backed. Oh, don't go in. Okay, well, she's dead. GP ulted as well. Alright. Just use this here. Need to switch my trinket still. Forgetting to do that. Where's the engage threat? Just flash for him. Okay, well, never mind, I suppose. This way real quick. This is exactly the camp I was planning to go for. Just use GeForce there just to make sure I get the assist. At least. Get the mark from this as well. You have ult. You could do this. I have ult as well if it has to be done. That's a big dive there, Singed. Dudes. What is this crazy ass dive, my guy? Oh my god. I like it. I like the aggression. I like it, my guy. Jesus Christ. Dude, what the hell? Spicy. That's what we call dude, I have like no health. You realize this, right? And no, you're just absolutely gone, aren't you? Yeah, no, screw that. I'm not even gonna save you with ult. She had a way out, but just walking up here, I'm pretty sure. If I had full HP, then I would have gone for it, but on that HP, it's just not even worth it. And I also don't think it's worth using my ult for that, to be honest, because she's not worth anything. If it was like a shutdown, then maybe, perhaps, but even then, it would not have worked out for us. So it would have been pretty bad regardless. 35 seconds on Dragon. I'm at the 8 mark now, so the Dragon is going to get the mark. Pretty much guaranteed. Oh, that's unfortunately a bad hook. Oh, that could work out for us though. Okay. Take the Dragon. I don't have smite, but I don't think it matters here. Wait. I didn't get a mark? Oh, I didn't wait long enough for the mark to spawn on Dragon, did I? Ah, well. I should have waited there to get the mark on Dragon if I wanted the mark. Which means next mark's going to be Rift Herald. I actually don't want to buy anything, because my next item is going to be Infinity Edge. And I can't buy anything component-wise for this. If you're going to go burst, like, you have to go Infinity Edge at this point. Okay, in 12 seconds it's going to spawn, then it's going to get marked, and then I kill it. So I get 9th mark for free, basically. This is way too aggressive. Please don't. There's the mark. I should have waited for the Dragon mark, because then I could have had the Dragon mark for free as well, and then the Rift Herald mark after that, because that would have been the spawn anyway. But it is what it is. Get the Rift Herald here. That was just a mistake on my end. I didn't wait long enough for the mark to spawn. Been a bit silly today with my plays, for sure. Bit overly aggressive, I suppose, as well. Ah, fine. You got me with that. Don't take my red buff from me. Are you seriously crazy, my guy? I'm not going to give a 1 in 5 Kaisa a red buff when I'm playing Kindred. I'm literally a better AD carry than him at the moment. And he still wants to take my red buff. That's crazy to me. That is some ego there. Kill. Okay. Ow. That one hurt. Going for the backs. Okay, sure. I'll just be picking up my BF sword here. Don't mind me. Baron Mark's very tempting, obviously. Gaining good range here. After I finish my Infinity Edge, I'm gonna go for a rapid fire cannon and I could just outrange them the entire time. I'm gonna switch my mark off Caitlyn. Caitlyn seems to be very hard to kill. And she seems to be AFK. Hopefully he comes back. Oh boy. Oh yeah, he is a goner. Oh boy, yeah, you are a goner as well. Sorry, buddy. I am not gonna save you on that one. Since is back, that's good. Yeah, you can ping me all you like, but I am not saving you on that one. That is a guarantee. Help one single time. Dude, you were already dead. The Rise ult put the nail in the coffin there. There is no debating that one. Dude, this Cinch is putting in the work. They are dead here. Come, Baron. Just got a Baron here, boys. It's not that hard. Just need the Cinch to tank this for me and we should be good. Perfect. With the mark of that thing as well. Dragon's gonna be my next mark. That's great. Pick this up real quick, then we get the Infinity Edge. And then we go for Rapid Fire Cannon next. I'll take a control ward here. Vayne's looking to go top. 13 seconds. I'm just gonna use the Herald right now because I don't have another use for it. You can use a blue or red trinket to get an instant refresh. I might as well play some free vision quickly. I'm gonna go with Rise. Silas. Maybe I should have gone with Rise actually, looking at this move here. Just using my wow, I still haven't killed Caitlyn yet for an assist on my Ingenious Hunter stack. There's the mark. I'm like one mark away from the 12. That's gonna be a big one to hit. 12 is something I'm looking for sure. And she's putting in work. Very good. Check all these camps real quick. I'm like as a priority trying to look for like level 16 here as well. Look for bot turret. Trying to get this into the turret as fast as I can. Hopefully I can get a bounce on this one as well. That makes the Rift Herald very good. Okay. Just another bounce if we can. I didn't get an assist on him. That's kind of annoying. Flash heal used from Caitlyn. Nope, I lost at that one, buddy. Attack range, she's dead. I don't know about this. I feel like we should be backing. It seems too aggressive. I'm not doing this. I know I still have ult and all that, but this is too aggressive. I'm just gonna back. Use the Baron recall. Dude. Okay, if my team goes for that aggressive play, then I'll follow it up. Did my thingy just finish him off? Collector him for the kill. Definitely would have been a kill. Okay, this is the end of the game. Okay, maybe. Okay, she kind of died because she walked out of it. I was about to say maybe my ult wasn't good there. I know I still had ult in that situation, but in that situation was it's more like looking for a play, but the Cinch kind of had it. So finish off rapid fire cannon here, and then I probably get a Bloodthirster. Because, yeah, sustain really extra shield. So, yeah, that would be what I do. But that is it for Kindred. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please make sure to like button below. Helps me quite a bit. like to see more videos from me in the future, hit the subscribe button as well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Alright, so for the endgame stats here as well, I ended up doing 18.2k damage. Very respectable, honestly. Definitely missed out on, I'd say, quite a big amount of damage in that last team fight there, where I was just kind of out initially. They racked up a good amount of additional damage there, I think. These two together. So, I mean, it's definitely still not bad damage whatsoever. It's all kill damage as well, no lane poke or anything. Lane poke also gets a tiny advantage. It gives you like an extra 3 or 4k, I suppose, about there through a laning phase. So pretty close damage between the three of us. Guys, I didn't really do much, but it's okay. We have true damage dealt at 900. 4,900 true damage, are you? Pretty solid. This is the big thing for me. Damage to objectives at 55k. The way I like to play Kindred, at least, the way you saw, like I like to play around the mark system, around the objectives as much as I can, try to play towards marks and stuff like that, predicting the marks. So this should always be a high stat for those types of Kindred situations. This is like my main contribution, of course, having the Dragon Control, having the Rift Herald and all that, to have objective damage. So even though I did a bit less, like the champions here, the objective damage should make up for it more than enough. We have healing done at 7.7k. Damage taken at 22.8. We have self-mitigated damage at 13.5. Gold earned 14.7. So the most there. And for the runes, press the attack did 1100 damage. Triumph healed me for 1000. And gave me 420 gold. Tenacity is just like CC reduction. You can also take the attack speed rune instead on this one. I like the Ingenious Hunter for the like item activation cooldown for like trinkets and stuff, but also for the like the cooldown on kill force. Like the more often I can have this up, the better it is. And yeah, the other tree where you usually, like before you ran this, like before this season, you ran press the attack with like the fleet footwork and the cosmic insight. But since the smite cooldown isn't as valuable anymore, the cosmic insight has kind of diminished a bit, and I now take the other active item thing for Guild Force. If I'm going for the Kraken Slayer build, though, I will not be taking the Ingenious Hunter here. I could just take anything else. I can even take Ultimate Hunter or Relentless Hunter or the gold thing, or I could just go in another secondary tree as well. Like, there's plenty of options to be had if you want. But I wouldn't recommend Ingenious if you're not going to go for Guild Force. It's purely a Guild Force thing. And an eyeball collection for a bit of extra damage. Yeah, that is it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.